3. It's the rubber match. It's a purple start for the young Kyle Saison. Same way for Andoryu.
Okay, focus on to the purples. Yes, great start, but a faster way of doing that is, yes, buy the joy. So with this, I think with guys, with the composition being present on the table, so they really don't want to step up their early game if you are smart Omega. Same as this, that's the pokes, Ogwen. Meanwhile, for you here, getting caught in 2, or Chocolate is yours. Well, he's immobilized. Will he fall down? Will he need the first blood? He's still saved! No! Chaknu takes him down with the wall. Wow.
And Ryota gets away with the flicker too.
Yep.
Okay.
Omega with a clean first blood take there.
Pulling out with the early game. Again, they have damage, they have catch, they have sustain. AP Bren, they're waiting for the level 4s, and they also like don't have the same damage output that Smart Omega can output on the early game. Even though you have Laptizi with the Paquito, actually interesting that he is rocking that tier 1 talent on on the Thrift, giving him more adaptive damage, plus 16.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's still not enough to measure up against the early game pressure of what Omega can actually
Speaking of pressure, Super Marco just got taken down by E2max right on top.
How is
Rotation. Rotation, brother. Smart Omega just stepping on the gas really early.
How's that possible, man? Omega just lived underneath that tier 1 up top. They spent like, what, a better part of 10 seconds trying to kill Super Marco, and none of them died.
Well, again, they have sustain. They're really tanky on Chaknu. And they also have a lot of ways in terms of engaging targets. Like Joy, Andoryu, you could see right now, you get second out.
Oh, Few again falling down twice. Not even reaching the second minute. He's out, but he's back in. But on to the side of the EXP lane. Look at that. Ryota versus Flapteezy. Frog Armor is down. Kyle Teasy, on the other hand, starts to damage down the objective.
Turtle at less than half health here. Kalti's gonna blitz it. He knows that Andoryu's not gonna make it there. And can confirm that's an AP Bren Turtle if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
Okay, willing to give up.
Very
Smart Omega.
very classic take for AP Bren. Again, knowing that they are much stronger when they position themselves earlier over Smart Omega. But they are playing the macro game here on the on the Aethercell. Because the thing is, if you are able to get away, like, oh my god.
Whoa, wait.
What?
Oh, can't kill.
Wow, somebody got just taken down. Flapteezy onto the pressure of 3 members from the barangay. They take out half of the
That's a lot of
energy shields. Golden economy just taken by Omega down bottom.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if Kelra is able to like get away from this laning stage with a huge advantage, which he is, 600 gold away from the carry. And now you add to that the 600 gold that Xborg is leading over the Paquito. This is scary for AP Bren. Again, you do have that late game lineup. You have a lot of tools, like with the Kaja, to make sure that you are able to fight into late game. But still, this is an Xborg, an Irithrel, a Joy, and an Angela that can also scale. And this is Omega Timers again.
Don't forget the Grok, man. You named all the heroes on Omega's side. But here's the thing. Looking at the first 30 minutes, the first 3 minutes for Smart Omega, I can only imagine the face of Coach Stronger. This is the best early game you can expect from this kind of lineup against AP Bren.
Of course, yeah. If you just look back on the timers and the keys to victory, Omega is shifting in a different ways, just amping up their early game, having a great time, having a great way to peel a lot of resource off AP Bren. Flickers burned down first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And rotation is quickly turning around in Omega's favor.
This is essentially what AP Bren did to Omega in game number 1. Rotate to lane, force reactions, make sure that your gold laner is farming. And even the XP is getting a hell of a lot.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just Flapteezy. Look at that. Another realm activated to save Shadow Stampede, connecting on to Ryota. That's a pull from Few. Still holding this mid lane. And as well, we're feeling charge from Chaknu. That's the objective onto our screens. Fight is happening as well in mid. Few on low HP as well. Netherrealm activated. I mean, meanwhile, onto the objective. That's the hard guard flowing onto Ryota. Kalti secures the objective. Now action is about to break. Completing the pull. That's Divine Judgment onto one. Andoryu. Kyle TG secures the point, and AP Bren slowly getting back on their feet.
It came down to 50-50, but at the end of the day, it was Kyle TZ that secured the turtle here for AP Bren. But we saw like a glimpse of what could happen in late game. It's hard for them to actually deal with the Xborg.
And here I thought with the absence of the Netherrealm early used by Few, could have sworn that it was all Omega. But yeah, no, AP Bren, they're still playing with a very early to mid-game power spike lineup. And now they're making their presence known. 5 minutes in, not too late just yet because AP Bren have scored both turtles. Omega still with a 1,000 gold lead. And yeah, AP Bren haven't found Kellera quite yet. So I think they're just, is it just me or are they just letting go of Kellera? Are they giving Kellera too easy of an early game?
Well, at this point, I think they're happy on both sides. Like, the carry is farming, Omega is farming, but definitely you need to address this issue for AP Bren, because at some point there will come a time where Omega will know that this is their time. Like, this is the power spike, right? Like, they have enough damage, they deal enough damage, and they have a lot of ways of zoning out heroes on the side of AP Bren. So they will have to either deal with that directly, or again play the you know, the macro objective, either on Super Marco or Flapteasy once again.
Yeah, about 30 seconds away from the last hurdle of the game. Gentlemen, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Ryota just scored his immortality, so it's going to be so much harder to kill that X-Borg.
Alongside the Ice Screen 1, add to that the Dominance Eye secured already on Chakno. By the way, the Oasis Flask was completed 2 minutes ago on Atomax.
Well, there's a lot of damage connecting on to Flapteasy. He falls. Andoryu secures that kill. Now, Another Realm looking for a way to even be used here. That's just a Shadow Stampede looking for a way to connect on to 2 from the Barangay. Still holding the mid lane. Oh, that's a conceal. There's a call. Forced out a flicker from Atomax.
Wow, not giving anything to AP Bren.
Yep. I mean, Atomax ain't going to be needing that flicker anyway, so that's good news for the
That's
Barangay.
true. That's true.
Yep. But for AP Bren, thinking about how they're going to capitalize on it.
Kellera!
Kellera! Force out Another Realm!
Oh, he's silenced. Now Few is still safe. Kellera's just running loose. Now completing this objective. That's a pull on from Ogwen. Andoryu getting the hand of the slow. Kaldi secures the objective. Looking for a way to have a chase here. That's the taunt getting onto Etomax. Kaldi's and Ogwen looking for a chance to have a duo damage onto Chaknu. Still maintaining the disengage. Wow. Oh, okay. By the use of the Appraiser's Rats, he wanted to secure something out of Smart Omega.
Kaldi's definitely popping up with the
Ogwen!
3.
It's not yet over. Ogwen is might. Oh, he just falls down.
Were you trying to say it's Ogwen now?
Ogwen now.
No? Alright.
No. That was a 4 out of 10.
Alright. You were saying?
Yeah, it's better than mine, though. But I was saying earlier that, you know, okay, never mind.
Oh, Flicker. Andoryu is on to Super Marco. Chaknu looking for a way to intercept Kaldi. Connecting on to 2. Super Marco falls down. Andoryu secures the point. Omega, what a way to have an advantage for a safe way home. AP Bren in trouble.
Now talk about power spike, man. Omega, now they feel like they are strong enough, which they are, because Kellera just finished the Berserker's Fury into the Haskell. Haskell into the Berserker's Fury.
Ryota.
Now he deals damage, and AP Bren, they're feeling it.
Here we go.
Last Insanity, that's the taunt, that's the stun. Kellera now falls down the hands of Kalteezy. It's on an advantage for AP Bren. Force Ryota and Chaknu back to their own turret. Etomax can't do much.
Oh my goodness.
AP Bren seeing opportunities to take down. That's the gold laner of Omega.
Unfortunate that the Heart Guard came up right when Kellera died.
Yeah.
I think Etomax was keeping his eyes on him, and it wasn't up to Omega. It wasn't up to any of them. It was up to AP Bren to force the issue, and now they're going to try and take advantage. Oh, man. Etomax.
Low on mana, Kalteezy on the way to Spoken down, freely giving Super Marco the space to take down that turret down bottom.
Yeah, that was a good play, by the way, by Few. Immediately using Flicker to get on top of the Aetherthal. The Aetherthal, the weakness of her hero is that she does not have like any mobility. Although you would consider the ultimate as a mobility spell, but once it has been exhausted, like if you're on Paramis, you can just jump on the Aetherthal and pull him back. And that's the reason why Kellera died right there. And Omega, they need to cover that ground as well, because every time Few has Flicker, that will always happen.
Well, looks like Ogwen might be on to a trap. He's stunned. Now 3 members are on to him. Okay, force out a Flicker onto Ogwen.
All right. It looks like AP Bren are looking for a better opportunity, a better re-engage, because up top, it's a 1v1. It's that easy. Gonna make quick work of that turret. And here in the Lord Pit, Ryota keeping it at bay, continuing the dance, not letting it reset. Kalteezy in Few here, looking to punish. Andoryu on scene. Man, I like how Flapteasy is keeping Etomax honest.
Bro.
No.
They're just trying a way to completely disturb the attention of Barangay Omega right now.
Yeah, it's just making sure that, okay guys, no Angela there. He's just an ult. I can push waves.
He's just an ult.
He's just an ult.
Yeah, that's right.
But you could actually say the same thing. Like if you're Omega.
Ryota.
Okay, Bakira's here. He's just a wave clear.
Oh, last insanity!
Last Insanity connecting on to one.
Oh,
The Lord
Andoryu!
taken safely by Andoryu. Brango Omega now on a roll on the objective. Now
Kelra!
Axis about to break. That's a pull from Ogwen. Andoryu secures Super Marco. Another kill. That's 3 on to AP Bren's gold laner. Now they're on a hunt. They're on a chase. Ogwen and Kyle Teasy might be the ones to fall down. Ryota flaming is out. Look at the flame lining onto Ogwen. He might fall down. He's looking for a way to buy time. He falls. And Ryota securing the kill. 4-man down onto AP Bren and Omega. Having a great play, and then Chocolate was the only one to still live.
Oh, they
Phew! That was so close.
He flickers away.
Omega has gone mad.
It's the idol ng mga kids as the lone survivor. Luckily, though, the waves weren't in favor of Omega. So they are going to be able to defend, but there is a Lord marching through. And Omega's minion waves, they're enhanced. It's going to be a tough defense for AP Bren.
Yeah, again, I gotta say, man,
no.
this export is such a huge problem. Like the tools that AP Bren has, they can't even use it. And you saw how Keller just, threaded his way towards the backline. Ryota.
Last Insanity, though, looking for it to clear the waves. That's a knock-up. That was Kyle Teasy. That's the Red Ram force from AP Brand. Now they're forced to respond. But onto the back line, Andoryu goes, and the Praisers rat. Andoryu, another kill on the Super Marco. Stampede pull on this Chaknu. Now he might fall down. He does. Kyle Teasy secures the Edamax secures one as well. Ogwen falls down, a trade of 2-2. Man, Super Marco having a rough time. Oh, Lord! Oh, still on to the base. He just penetrated whole of AP Bren's defenses. Andoryu, the sacrificial play, but Kyle Teasy, but a 5-man wipeout. Few still lives. Looking for a way to hold. Looking for a way to defend.
Another hard guard.
Hard guard. Keller's looking around. Going around the base. Merry-go-round against AP Brent's base. Few hits away. Few hits away. He falls. Keller secures the kill, and that is it. Barangay Omega takes out AP Bren.